Hey, welcome. We're talking about the top 10 creepy-crawly games. What are creepy-crawlies? Small insects, bugs, spiders. No snakes. No snakes. Just creepy-crawly. Get in the mood for this list. I was watching one of my favorite creepy-crawly movies, Them.
In the United States, stay in your homes. I repeat, stay in your homes. Your personal safety, the safety of the entire city, depends upon your full cooperation with the military authorities.
Yes, cities, nations, even civilization itself, threatened with annihilation. Because in one moment of history-making violence, nature, mad, rampant, wrought its most awesome creation. But born in that swirling inferno of radioactive dust were things so horrible, so terrifying, so hideous. There is no word to describe them.
Yeah, what a great movie that is. Let's go on to the list. Number 10, Spider Wars. This is an older game. Two-player game, head-to-head. You got two colors of spiders, and they're crawling across the web here, trying to knock each other out of the web to win or get to the other nest to win. This is a game I totally forgot about. I played it recently, and it's the kind of game I don't want to move. It seems like the first guy that moves ends up losing because you just want to stay near your nest and not attack. It's an interesting game. It's a lot of fun to play, but sometimes the spider legs don't go into the web very well, and you move the board around. It's kind of annoying, but you should give it a try if you haven't played it. Spider Wars. Number 9 is Kabuto Sumo. This is a dexterity game where you push each other's bugs along this platform. I like the different bugs' powers, but it seemed to wear out his welcome pretty quick. It didn't have much replayability for me, but I did enjoy it. If I'm going to play something like this, a dexterity game, I'll probably play Crokinole or something like that. But this is an interesting diversion. It certainly qualifies as a creepy-crawly game. Number 8 is Problem Picnic by Scott Almes. It's a game you don't hear much about. I was surprised to see it, picked up a copy, and I gotta admit, he adds every interesting little detail from smashing the bugs with this, the ants with this sneaker, a little honey trail to draw them away. It's a dexterity game too, where you're tossing your dice onto these different plates and trying to score the best configuration of plates of food based on the goal cards. I enjoyed it. I need to play it more before I make a full decision on the game, but it definitely qualifies as a creepy-crawly game. And Almes has got a great track record. I enjoy his Tiny Epic games, and I think you might like this too. It may tend toward a younger audience, but I enjoyed it. Especially trying to a lot of decisions there with the different goal cards. Check out Problem Picnic. At number 7, we have Pickamino. This is a game with worms in it. I guess that qualifies as a creepy-crawly. But you're a bird and you're trying to collect these different worms. They're on these great domino tiles. It's a dice rolling game. You're pushing your luck. You're trying to score the most points collecting these tiles. This is one of those games that's great to play outdoors. That's why domino players, you see them all outdoors because the wind can't blow away the pieces, much like a card game. Pickamino's been in my collection a long time and I love it. If you haven't played it, check it out. It's got worms in it. You'll love it. And number 6 is Centipede. You know, in my early college days, I managed an arcade at the height of arcade fever. And Centipede was always the games we would see a lot of women playing Centipede. I don't know why that was, but it seemed to be true. They seemed to enjoy it. This Centipede is based on the video game, and I was really surprised how much I enjoyed the board game version of Centipede. It's got a lot of interesting card play, and how the movement works is almost just like the video game with the spiders and everything else in it. If you haven't played Centipede, check it out. Centipede. And number 5 is Hive. You know, we were talking about games to play outdoors. This is certainly it, and it also has another great advantage. It's quick setups, those are the games I like. Quick setup. Hive is almost a chess match between two players maneuvering your insects around. And I have the wooden version. I'd like to get the Bakelite version, but it's got a couple of expansions too that look interesting I want to check out for Hive. If you haven't played Hive, check it out. Hive. Number 4 is one of my favorite push your luck games. This might be pushing the list too. It's not really a creepy crawly game, but it does have spiders in it, and that's what you're trying to avoid. You're going in trying to collect gems in this tunnel. How far do you go in before you pull out, or will you face a danger tile? It's been in my collection a long time. It's one of my favorite push your luck games. It always gets a great reaction. Diamant. And number 3, we have Mall Peak. This is a recent game to my collection, and it's got it does have a creepy crawly in it, although it's a big creepy crawly. Veblen. It's a frozen ice spider that spins webs, bites, and skitters along while the furry creatures are trying to defeat the giant spider. One player plays the giant spider, the other's the furry creatures. So it was really a lot of fun. Really my favorite, Saboso, the giant that puts them in their belly. But this qualifies. Veblen, I've played Veblen and I lost. So I guess that's why I don't like it. They defeated me. But I do like the webs and everything in the game Mall. If you haven't played Mall Peak, just a great game. It's a lot of game in that. My brother says a lot of game for your money in that. Mall Peak. Number 2, another recent addition to my collection. I'm a huge Richard Garfield fan, and I'm talking about Mind Bug. And it does have a creepy crawly. Take a look at this guy. The spider owl. He's poisonous and sneaky, so look out for him. This is just a great 2-player card game. You do have the Mind Bugs, which allows you to steal the other player's enemies and work for you. And you're the first player to lose 3 life points is out. But you have to defeat the blockers first. Just a fantastic card game. Like I said, I'm a fan of Garfield. If you haven't played Mind Bug, check it out. It's got some good expansions with it too that I haven't tried. But they're on the table ready to go. Number 2 is Mind Bug. A Mind Bug's got me. I'm going over to the Dice Tower. No! And number 1, Nexus Ops. There is a creepy crawly in it. It's a lava leapers. Why are you guys playing Risk? Play Nexus Ops if you can find a copy. It did it right. It's that if you like Risk, this is what you should be playing. Not nearly as long. You're not up all night rolling dice, unless that's what you like. I got a unique setup. Let me show you my new unique setup of. It's not my idea. I got it from a guy at BGGCon. How he sets up Nexus Ops. I didn't set up the full game, but I just want to show you what I'm using for the tower in the center. Look how the lava leaper glows with that black light flashlight. It's just the ultimate of cool gaming. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 creepy crawly games. If you haven't played any of those, give them a try. Let me know what you think. Stay gaming.